Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on, excuse me, on 90 Day Fiance Season 10, Episode 6. It's titled, If Anyone Objects to This Union. It should have been titled Meet the Family or Meet the Friends or something, because that's what most of them did, was meet new people. Anyway, let's get started. First up, Rob and Sophie. Rob is in his backyard talking to the producer. He claims that the nasty video Sophie saw on his phone was old. If that was the case, then why didn't he tell her that instead of screaming, I'm not perfect, I'm not perfect? Why didn't he just say, Sophie, this is old? Just tell her that. But no, all this time has passed, and that's the only excuse you can come up with. Those are old videos. So that makes him look guilty. But anyway, he keeps texting Sophie, begging her to talk to him. He claims that if their relationship is over, it will break his heart. How will that break your heart when you was ready to break up with her when she told you she did not want to have kids? He said he wants a chance to make it up to her. How can he make it up to her? Can he go back in time and not watch the nasty videos? Can he do that? Does he have a time machine? Next scene, Sophie video chats with her mother and told her mother about Rob watching nasty videos on his phone. And she said the videos are 14 weeks ago. 14 weeks is how many months? 3, 4 months? Maybe a little bit before, a little bit more than 3 months? I don't know. I like her mother though. Her mother called Rob a knobhead. She said he is jobless, he is boring, he has no sympathy. She said he is looking at nasty, dirty skanks online just so that he can get his sausage to explode. She told Sophie not to marry him, and then she told Sophie it's clear that she still wants to be with him, because if she didn't want to be with him, she should have been on a plane back to London a long time ago. And I agree with everything the mother said. She said Rob is boring. He is boring. He said he's jobless. When does he work? Where does he work? And she has him down to a T. She knows exactly who Rob is. I wouldn't waste my money if I was what's her name? Sophie. If I was Sophie, I wouldn't waste my money on an Airbnb. I would take that money and pawn that ring. Ring is probably fake anyway, and get a plane ticket and go back to London. But of course, she's gonna go back to him. Sophie told her mother that she can't unlove somebody that quickly. That's true. You can't unlove somebody that quickly, but why would you want to be with somebody who doesn't love you? You know? Rob was ready to dump her when she said she didn't want to have kids. See, Rob's problem is Rob wants to be the dumper. He don't want to be the dumpy. Next up, Gino and Jasmine. Gino and Jasmine made me laugh. At the end of this, I was laughing so hard. Gino takes Jasmine to meet his family at a restaurant. Jasmine does not want to go because they think that she is a gold digger. They get to the restaurant and Gino's entire family is there to meet Jasmine, and they're all happy and friendly. They greet Jasmine with warm, friendly hugs, but Jasmine thinks that they are being nice just so that she can lower her guard and they can go in for the attack. So they did a toast to Gino and Jasmine, and then they played this game called Bocce Ball. It's a game Gino's family loves to play. They play it all the time. And Jasmine played and she did well. It looked kind of boring to me. Gino's family is being nice to Jasmine, so everything is going well. Gino was talking to a couple of his guy relatives, and he told them, he's off by himself talking to his guy relatives, and he told them about the $4,000 that he gave Jasmine to buy a wedding dress, and he told them that she used the $4,000 to get some kind of cosmetic procedure. I don't think Gino should have told them that, but they were going to find out anyway once they watched the show. So Jasmine girl, that's all on you. And it's even going to get worse when Gino finds out that your ex-boyfriend, Dana, paid for some of that butt job. So next they all sit down to drink some more and talk about the wedding. Jasmine told all of Gino's family that she wants a small private wedding with just her, Gino, and her dog. Jasmine have some huge balls. She basically told them that since her family's not going to be there, Gino's family shouldn't be there. One of Gino's guy relatives told Jasmine that she needs to be grateful for everything Gino has done for her. Jasmine told him that Gino needs to be grateful for everything she has done for him. Or she has given up for him. And Gino agrees with her. Another male relative, he chimes in and asks Jasmine, how will she contribute to be a productive American? Jasmine not playing with these folks. She's not playing with them. Jasmine told them that she is an educated woman who speaks 2 different languages, okay? Jasmine shut that man up. She shut him up. He was sitting there like... But then she brings up Gino's cousin talking about wanting Gino to get a prenup. And she didn't even have to mention that because Gino had told her that he doesn't want her to sign a prenup. So I don't know why she even mentioned prenup. Next scene, they are driving home. Gino and Jasmine are driving home. And Jasmine is looking for her cell phone under Gino's car seat. And she finds lip gloss. She asks Gino, what is this? Gino said, I have no idea what that is. Then he said, is it yours? Jasmine said, what is this? Gino said, I don't know. What is it? He said, where did you find it? You know she found it under the seat. You saw her looking. Jasmine said, lip gloss? Gino says, it doesn't belong to a girlfriend or nothing like that. And Jasmine said, whose is it? And Gino says, I don't fucking know. And Gino said, it's either maybe some co-workers or some other motherfucker. They had me laughing. Jasmine said, wait, you go out with your co-worker? Gino said, yes, I go out with co-workers. Is that a problem? Yeah, Gino, it's not a problem now because, quit your job. You don't have a job, so you ain't got no co-workers now. So it's not a problem. Jasmine said, you were dating a bitch from work. Jasmine said, no, you're not listening. I wasn't dating anybody. Gino told her that he has never been with a girl since he started dating her. Jasmine starts to fake cry and she says she wants to go home. Gino told her that she is so ridiculous, it's sickening. In his confessional, Gino said, you found lip gloss under the seat and you're screaming at the top of your lungs like somebody was murdered or something. Jasmine she's fake crying, talking about, I'm going back to Panama. Then she told him that he is a effing cheater. And he said, no, I'm not. She goes, yes, you are. She said, take me home. He said, yeah, I'm dropping you off. She told him that she was going back to Panama and she did not want to see him ever again. Gino said, go. If you don't trust me, go back. You are crazy. Jasmine is fake bawling her eyes out. He parks the car and told her that he is going to get her a Uber and she can go stay at a hotel. She agrees and tells him that she does not want to be with him. Then we see her walking. Then she's standing outside crying. And Gino's sitting in his car. He looks like he's about to pull off and leave her. And that's the end of Gino and Jasmine. Next up, Clayton and Annalie. Annalie's on her way to the States. Clayton is cleaning up. He got her a stuffed animal and a t-shirt with their picture on it. His mother is in the closet trying to learn Spanish with little to no success. Annalie does not speak English. That's what they said. So Clayton would have Clayton has to be the translator. Clayton goes to the airport to pick up Annalie. He has beautiful flowers for her. He has the t-shirt. He has stuffed animals. And when they see each other, they hug and kiss. And Clayton started to cry. Anyway, they go to the apartment. And at first, both Clayton and Annalie, they ignored the mother. And start paying attention to the puppy, to one of the dogs. And the mother had to actually go up to Annalie and introduce herself. And I thought that was very disrespectful on both Clayton and Annalie's part. How do you not see a whole person standing there looking at you, waiting for you to acknowledge them? I didn't like it. When the mother got acknowledged by Annalie, she said, te amo. In Spanish, she goes, te amo. That means I love you. Why did she say te amo? She could have just said hola. That's all she had to say. And it was awkward because you just meet this girl and all of a sudden you saying you love her. She could, you know why she said that? Because she hears him say it and it's in her mind, so it automatically came out of her mouth. That's probably why she said it. But she was in the closet trying to learn Spanish. She didn't learn nothing. Hola? Oh my God. I don't speak Spanish, and I know te amo means I love you, and I know hola means hello. Anywho, so Clayton shows Annalie the house. Annalie said she is overwhelmed by the looks of the apartment. She said there's no couch, there's no table, there's nowhere to sit, there's nowhere to eat. She said the animals have more of the area than the humans do. I wonder if his lease allows him to have 2 dogs and 2 guinea pigs. So he showed her where the mother sleeps, and she said she didn't know that his mother lived in the closet. She said Clayton's apartment is too small, and her place in Peru was bigger, much bigger. So Clayton, he needs to get a 2-bedroom apartment and stop being cheap. He makes a good living. Annalie said she knows that later they will have a bigger place. Anyway, she changes her clothes and they get into bed, and she puts a teddy bear in between them and go to bed. And Clayton is not happy. He wanted some sex. He looked like he was about to cry. That's the end of them. Next is Ashley and Manuel. Ashley is asking Manuel if he would like to go with her to wherever the hell it is she's going. And then the producer breaks in and said, what happened? How come everything is cool now when it wasn't an hour ago? She said, well, we had sex. Sex makes everything better as far as Ashley is concerned. So they go to a witch bar to meet up with Ashley's friends. The friends greet Manuel and they all seem happy to meet him. They already met him though. They're just hanging out. Excuse me, wine. I just got home from work, so I just wanted to do this quick video. Okay, so yeah. The friends talk. Let me see. Okay, they all greet each other. And they talk about Manuel's response to Ashley being a witch. Ashley tells her friends that he thinks it's comical, her being a witch. One of Ashley's friends told them that they have to work out their problems instead of having sex all the time. Manuel told her friends that Ashley talks too much and she's always yelling at him. Another friend told them that they need to communicate with each other respectfully. The friend asked Manuel if he is ready to get married. Manuel said he said yes. He's 80% ready. The friend said, what about the other 20%? And he told her that him and Ashley can't really know each other. Manuel said they will never know each other completely. He said we all have secrets. The friends told him that they are there for Ashley and to make sure she is good. Manuel apologized for saying something that may have disrespected them, and in his confessional he said he knew that Ashley's friends were going to attack him. He said they weren't listening to him and they were ignoring him, and he got upset, but the idea is to have friends, not enemies. Next scene, Ashley takes Manuel to a therapist. A witch that goes to a therapist? The therapist looks like a young girl. She's not even dressed professionally. They sit down to talk, and all the therapist is doing is translating what Ashley says to the therapist. Ashley's not speaking Spanish. Ashley's speaking nothing but English. And the therapist is speaking Spanish, English to Ashley and Spanish to Manuel. So she's the translator. Ashley says, Ashley feels like Manuel is holding something back from her, and he's not being honest about something. And this is ridiculous. She brings him to a therapist because she doesn't trust him. Manuel said he deals with his problems on his own. Manuel said he feels like Ashley is accusing him of something. He said Ashley is always questioning him about everything. She said he watches TV and ignores her. The therapist repeats this in Spanish to Manuel. The therapist said she's just a translator. Basically, Manuel said he get Ashley upset, then sits back and enjoy her reaction. And I can't believe this witch can't figure this shit out on her own, and she allows this guy to manipulate her. Ashley's not a very good witch. if she allows Manuel to easily manipulate her like that. Anyway, Ashley feels like he's not being transparent. Manuel said he likes his privacy, and that's um he's just saying he likes his privacy. He's not gonna tell her everything about himself because he likes his privacy, and basically that's the issue. What she needs to do, as a good witch, mix up a serum, a truth serum, and slip it in his food, and see if he tells the truth or tell her his secrets. If I were a witch, that's what I would do. Next up, Nikki and Justin. We see them in bed waking up, and we know it's a fake scene because the cameras are there, and someone had to get up out of bed to and get dressed to go open up the door and let the camera people in. So we know it's a fake scene when we see them pretend fake waking up in the morning. But anyway, in the confessional, Justin let us know that they had sex. In the fake scene, they are in bed, and Justin asks Nikki how it was last night. And basically, she told him that he came too quickly. Justin doesn't ask. He shouldn't ask questions he doesn't want the answer to. Okay. In the confessional, Nikki said that she gives him oral, but he doesn't return the favor. She says he takes, but he does not give. In other words, Justin is a selfish lover. He only cares about his pleasure. In the fake scene, she basically told him that she needs more sex. He told her that he's still learning. She rolls over on top of him and is kissing him on the neck and the face, the side of his face. And he told her that was too many kisses. He wasn't into it. Justin is a cold fish, I think. He's a cold fish. Nikki, she needs to find herself somebody else. Next scene, Justin takes Nikki to a restaurant to meet his friends. When they get there, he introduced Nikki to everyone individually, and they all hugged her and welcomed her warmly. They sat down to eat pizza and have shots and got right into it and talked about Justin not knowing Nikki was not born a woman when she was in Moldova 15 years ago, and he met her and how shocked he was when he found out the truth and how he could not handle it. Nikki told him that when she changed, her family at first did not accept her and cut her off for 2 years. She told him that she was homeless, she was hooked on drugs, she had to do prostitution. She told him that she didn't tell Justin at first because she didn't want to feel judged. Next, Nikki and Justin's female friend go off together to talk. And Nikki tells her that Justin does not want to have a lot of sex. Nikki told her that Justin would pleasure her down there before he knew she was trans. But now he won't give her oral at all. His friend asked her, did you talk to him about it? And Nikki said, Justin said, give him time. Nikki said, but it's been 2.5 years. Excuse me. She said Justin is not treating her like he treats other girls that he's dated. Meanwhile, Justin is asking his friends what do they think about Nikki. And the friends want to know if how she is in bed. He tells them she is a sex machine. His friend said women are usually submissive, so he wants to know if Nikki is being aggressive, like a man. And Justin said, yes, sometimes she is aggressive. And the friend asks Justin if Nikki has a penis. And Justin said, no, of course not. He said, Justin told him that when Nikki is naked, he can't tell her apart from another woman. He said everything was done very well. He said if he starts thinking too much about what she was before, then he loses his sexual interest. He said he can't fully accept it all. In his confessional, he said sometimes Nikki acts controlling like a man. He said that is not working for his relationship. Last but not least, Nick and Devin. Nick talked all that shit about his parents, but his parents were nice. His mother walked up to them, greeted them with an umbrella so that they wouldn't get rained on. She hugged Devin, told her she was prettier in person. The father shook Devin's hand and told her in English that it is good to see her and opened the car door for her and told her she looked slim. I like these type of parents. Nick told us horrible things about his parents. He said they didn't speak English, they didn't smile, they didn't think highly of Americans. He made them sound like the two most hateful people in Korea. Anyway, the father is talking to her. He's asking her the difference between Korea and where she's from. She said Korea is bigger. In the confessional, the mother said she wants to get to know Devin. She said she never really thought about America, but since her son has a American girlfriend, she's starting to take more of an interest. Nick told us that his mother did not like American girls because she thought they all was drank a lot, did a lot of drugs and partying and have a lot of sex. And when he said that, I called his mother ignorant. But she doesn't seem ignorant to me. She seems fair, kind, nice, warm, and welcoming. The father has already accepted her. In the confessional, he refers to her as his future daughter-in-law. Nick blew smoke up all our asses. I'm pissed at the way he introduced his parents to us as horrible people. Anyway, they go to a restaurant and Nick's sister and her kids are there. So Devin is shy. She starts to feel intimidated. And I understand that. I'm a shy person. I don't like being around a whole bunch of people. I don't like it. But they are trying to get to know her, so they're asking her a lot of questions, which is something she should have expected. The sister didn't look too friendly, though. Sister did not look too friendly to me. She asked her if she knew any Korean words. They asked her if she knew any Korean words. And she was too shy to speak the words that Nick taught her. They asked her where would they live if she married Nick. And Nick told his parents that they would stay with her parents. Nick's mother tells him that she will miss him, and Nick translates that to Devin. And the father told Nick to, let Devin try some food, but Devin wasn't having it. Devin was just sitting there with her face red, looking lost. And then the sister asked Nick, why is she crying? And Nick looks at Devin and said, are you crying? And she tells him that it's too much pressure. And he puts his arm around her and comforts her. Now she's doing the worst thing an introvert person can do. She's crying in front of these people and drawing more attention to herself. So it's going to make it worse. This just going to make them want to ask her more questions. Why are you crying? What's wrong with you? Are you in pain? Are you hurt? What's going on? What's happening? They're going to want to ask you more questions if you sit there and bawl. But she claims she's crying because she feels it's her fault. Nick is leaving his family and is going to America. Well, you knew that was going to happen, said Devin, so I don't know how you crying about that. And the mother is saying to her, it's natural to worry as a mother, and she said they will call and keep in touch. The mother said she supports their relationship, and she wished them the best. The father claps and agrees, and Nick relays this to Devin, so she can stop the damn crying. And everyone is happy, and Nick's parents are the best. And I hate that he made them sound so horrible. Why would he do that? I bet her parents are not gonna be nice to him. Well, this is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.